Hi, welcome again here on my vlog. As you can see, this one will be longer than the usual videos, so today I'm going to continue to share about what happened over the last months of this year. The previous vlog I showed you and told you about December, January and February. Now let me talk you about March and April. I will do a separate video about May because there were a lot of things that happened. So without further ado, let's start with this event, the first days of March, where Ferrari launched the new season with its drivers and the cars in Milan in front of Castello Sforzesco. I tried to be as much as closer to the stage, but there were a lot of people and I was so small, so at first I decided to move and be in front of the giant display. Then I decided to give up and walk around Parco Sempione. So yes, basically I did a solo date in Chinatown and went to one of my favorite restaurants and ate some Chinese food. I really love having my solo dates because I have my own timing on doing things and just reconnect with myself and my thoughts. Anyway, on this day it was carnival, and in my hometown there was the traditional parade with its carnival floats and many people showed up with their costumes. Mommy date with Tita. On this evening, me, Mom and Tita, we had dinner in this restaurant. It was my first time there, so I decided to treat them. We tried new dishes, and what I loved most was the dessert, the matcha ice cream. I'm gonna open it. Oh, something within you promises good health. There were also some time where I spent it with my dear friends. We decided to meet in this bar and just had our girls' night with a lot of laughs, peace, and meaningful conversations about life and more. It's always so good to have those quality time with them, and I'm so grateful to be surrounded by beautiful and supportive women. Speaking of women, on this day I spent all day with Mom's friend. They call themselves as the Gorgeous Group. We went to have a wellness and spa day in this place outside Milan. But before that, they decided to make lunch. We brought the food and started to decorate the table. This is called Boodle Fight, where everyone have to stand beside the table and just eat together with hands. So no cutlery allowed. And it was so fun. We ate a lot of food, and after the spa, we also had some karaoke and a Zumba dance. Also in this month, my dear friend Magat invited us to spend the iftar with her family. This is my third time and I really love how it became a tradition to be part of and something to celebrate all together. And let me tell you about the food. It was so good. So this is a quick shout out to her and her family for welcoming us every time with those delicious dishes. Iftar numero 2, no 3. Then it started April, which means also the starting of spring, my favorite season of the year with new blossoming flowers and explosions of colors. And a fun fact about me is that I have a lot of favorite flowers like iris, magnolia, hydrangeas, bougainville, and sunflowers. Sabi ni Fido dito, wow! Hindi bukas. Yee! Anyway, on the first weekend of April, I also had the opportunity to go to a skate event in Milan. Basically, the internship where I was working for programmed this summer tour around the city, where they will show you some urban sports like skate and parkour to the public. And this was the first day of the tour, and it was held in Bicocca. Let me tell you that I've never thought to be in those kind of events or places because for me, it always felt distant from my likes or passions. Almost all my days and weekends during my 20s and teenage years, I always attended to my karate circle. I've been all the time at my dojo or having some competitions around the country, but I've never thought to be able to get into this kind of new thing. And I think it's so cool, fun, and also refreshing. On this month, I also had the chance to go with my friends to the mountains to reconnect with nature and also spend some quality time with them, between an aperitivo and also a lot of gossips. facendo un video. Ciao Luca.
Ciao Chrissy.
For Easter, we spent this holiday with our friend's house. We celebrated all together with this homemade barbecue and just danced non-stop. This month, I also had the chance to be often in my favorite spot near the river. It almost became a routine for me where after work I will grab my bike and ride for 20 to 30 minutes to the other town called Groppello d'Adda and just stay there with my books, journal and music. So, hello, good evening. I just want to tell you that I made my new vision board. I know it's almost May, it's April 22, but anyway, I realized that mostly of the things that I put last year, they've been realized. So I'm gonna show you first my old vision board and then I'm gonna put the new one. So yeah, I have some folders there, but first of all, I put my main goal of the year, and it's that to be graduated. I put my other favorite quotes. I went to Rome last year. I'm working and I have my camera. I did some travels, of course, skincare, cafes, travels, sitting in the park by myself, going out with my friends. The things that it didn't happen, it's like 1 and 2 photos, but let's see this year. Now I'm gonna show you my next vision board. I'm gonna change it right now. So this is my new vision board. So excited. On the weekend between April 24 to 26, me and my family decided to book an Airbnb and spend some time around the mountains just to do a collective break from work and stress. Fortunately, I found a small apartment at a reasonable price in the region of Aosta and stayed there for a couple of days. And even if I wanted to do a full social media detox, I still brought my computer and continued to work from home. But I also had some time to play ping pong with my brother and tita, or walk around villages and doing some easy hikes around town. I'm gonna show you very quickly my outfit. Improvised hiking, jeans with trekking shoes, and then I have this jacket, but under here I have some outfit from the city. So, and if you hear my voice like this, because I'm a little bit cold, but yes, we are ready. So windy, very windy today, but I'm gonna show you the view. So this is the view. You're my best view. Oddio, guarda, stanno arrivando. Oddio, guarda, guarda. I'm going to make a tour about this apartment. Let's get inside. This is a little pianerottolo, si può dire così? Grazie. First bed, proprio monolocale, piccolino, piccolissimo. Diciamo così, un po' disordinato. This is the kitchen. Sì, vabbè. The bed, letto castello e il bagno. Vediamo. Sorry, I was busy. Ecco qua. So, very small. Vediamo che aspetto c'ho. Mamma mia. Milan Fashion Week. This is our last day here, and we are going to play. So these are all the things that I filmed from March and April. I know it's a lot of stuff, but I hope you enjoyed this journey with me. I can't wait to show you more about May and the other months. And now I'll leave you with this clip where I was again in my favorite park telling you what was going on my head and life. So thank you again, and I see you very soon. Hello. Hi. I'm gonna show you the place. Look at that. So cool, right? I brought my journaling here and I wrote some questions. It's called check-in questions for yourself. And the first question is, what is taking up most of my headspace at the moment? I wrote that, first of all, work. Anything about work that I need to be updated, I need to be always ready and always available. And so the struggle to have boundaries between my work and my social life, especially when I finish working. Sometimes I tend to overwork, and that's so bad. Another thing, I'm not gonna say the name, but I have a crush. There's this guy that I find very very nice, but I still don't know him. In fact, I wrote here that my crush, because I created an idea of him and it keeps adding these things that I actually don't know about him. So he knows me, he knows my existence, but at the same time I'm creating everything. I decided to be obsessed about this idea of him. Yes, but I'm trying to avoid it. I'm trying to be more realistic about this thing, but it makes me feel so good. I don't know, because you don't know, I don't know. Then I wrote money, bills, future, what work will I do and apply, my career choices, now that I finished studying, my future. The second question is, do I struggle to keep my daily routines? And I wrote, sometimes yes, I'd like to have a good morning routine where I meditate or move my body, stretching, and then have breakfast before starting to actually work. Then sleeping, to have a proper sleep schedule, routine without any phone distractions, because I usually tend to use my phone before going to sleep and it's so bad. Let me tell you that it's so bad. Third question is what I'm doing today that gives me pleasure, and here I am, solo date. I decided to bring my bike here and go here in my favorite spot, to be in contact with the nature, to pray, to read. I bought this book again. Shout out to Klizan. You gave me this book and I read it about 3 years ago, but I'm going to read it again. The fourth question is that, have I been doing any physical activity lately? Well, yes, because on Sunday I work in this supermarket, so I move a lot of my body. Another question is, do I have problems sleeping? No, I'm sleeping very good. Have I eaten regularly and healthy? And do I drink enough? Well, I should drink more water. And regarding food, I should eat more fruits and vegetables. And then, am I withdrawing socially? Well,
right now, I'm all alone. So yes, I'm not that in contact with my friends right now. I sometimes I message them. I send my voice. How to say audio? No, voicemails. But I'm not having any plans to hanging out with them. I just need to disconnect and try to be with myself, be in contact with nature, and regenerate. And then, do I have uncontrollable? Oh mio Dio, non riesco a leggere. Uncontrollable. Do I have uncontrollable emotions? Okay, after many takes. And yes, I have, especially when I'm working. I'm so stressed and I tend to shout. I cannot control my emotions sometimes. I'm just a girl. And the the last question is, am I losing interest in activities that I enjoy? And I wrote that I'm rediscovering reading books, and I finished the book that is called Elena Ferrante, Storia della bambina perduta. It took me a long time to finish it. Journaling, editing. Well, editing is another thing that I need to be better of. It's also good to have an update with you. Now I'm going to enjoy this park by myself, but I'm not alone. I'm with my music, book, journaling, water, and then maybe I'm going to have an ice cream, a dessert ice cream. Ah, so bye bye.